Have you ever felt like your body is keeping score of past hurts? It's like there's a tension or an anxiety that you just can't shake, no matter how much you try to think your way out of it. You're not alone, and there's a profound reason for this. It's because trauma isn't just an event that happens to us. It's a physiological response that can get locked deep within our bodies. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating and crucial topic of how trauma is stored in the body. This isn't just about memories in your head. We're talking about real, physical imprints on your nervous system, your muscles, and even your brain structure. Understanding this is the first step toward true, holistic healing. So, what exactly is trauma? It's not just about major catastrophic events. Trauma is any experience that overwhelms your ability to cope. It could be a single incident, like an accident or a loss. Or it could be chronic, like growing up in a stressful household or experiencing ongoing discrimination. The key factor is the asterisk response asterisk. When faced with a threat, our bodies go into fight, flight, or freeze mode. This is our ancient survival mechanism, orchestrated by the autonomic nervous system. Your heart races, your muscles tense up, and stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline flood your system. This is all designed to help you survive. In a healthy response, once the danger is past, your nervous system is supposed to return to a state of calm and rest, which we call the parasympathetic state. You literally shake it off, take a deep breath, and your body completes the stress cycle. But with trauma, this cycle gets interrupted. The intense survival energy doesn't get a chance to release and resolve. It gets stuck. That stuckness is what we mean when we say trauma is stored in the body. Imagine a car's accelerator getting jammed. Even when you're not in a race, the engine is revving at full throttle. That's what it's like for a nervous system stuck in a trauma response. It remains in a state of high alert, constantly scanning for danger, even when you're in a perfectly safe environment. This chronic state of hypervigilance is exhausting and has profound effects on your physical and mental health. Let's look at the brain. The amygdala, our brain's smoke detector, becomes overactive, starts seeing threats everywhere, triggering false alarms. Meanwhile, the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for rational thinking, decision-making, and emotional regulation, can become less active. This is why, when you're triggered, it can feel impossible to think clearly or calm yourself down. You're literally being hijacked by the survival part of your brain. Another key area, the hippocampus, which is crucial for memory, can also be affected. This can lead to fragmented, intrusive memories of the traumatic event, where you feel like you're reliving it in the present moment. This stored trauma manifests in the body in so many ways. One of the most common is chronic muscle tension. Think about the freeze response. Your muscles clench, ready for impact or to play dead. If that tension never gets released, it can become a permanent state. People might hold this tension in their jaw, their neck, their shoulders, or their hips, leading to chronic pain, headaches, and conditions like TMJ or fibromyalgia. It's your body physically holding on to the defensive posture it adopted during the traumatic event. Your nervous system's dysregulation also impacts your internal organs. The vagus nerve, a superhighway of information between the brain and the body, plays a huge role here. An unhealthy vagal tone, often a result of unresolved trauma, is linked to digestive issues like IBS, autoimmune conditions, and cardiovascular problems. It's not all in your head. It's a direct physiological consequence of a system that's been thrown off balance. So how do you know if you might be carrying unresolved trauma in your body? There are several signs to look out for. One is hypervigilance. Do you feel constantly on edge, jumpy, or easily startled? Do you find yourself always scanning rooms for exits or potential threats? This is your nervous system stuck in on mode. Another sign is dissociation or feeling disconnected. This can feel like you're numb, spaced out, or watching your life from outside your own body. This is the freeze response in action, a way for your psyche to escape when physical escape is impossible. It can make it hard to feel present, connect with others, or even feel your own emotions. You might also experience chronic physical symptoms with no clear medical cause. This could be persistent fatigue, unexplained aches and pains, digestive distress, or a weakened immune system that makes you prone to getting sick. Your body is using its energy to maintain a state of high alert, leaving little for anything else. Emotional dysregulation is another big one. Do you have emotional reactions that feel disproportionate to the situation? Maybe small frustrations lead to explosive anger, or a sad movie leads to inconsolable sobbing. This happens because the unresolved trauma creates a very sensitive trigger, and your emotional window of tolerance becomes much smaller. Finally, you might engage in avoidance behaviors. This means you go to great lengths to avoid people, places, or situations that remind you, even unconsciously, of the trauma. This can shrink your world and prevent you from living a full life. The good news in all of this is that the body, which holds the trauma, also holds the key to healing it. Because trauma is a physiological issue, not just a psychological one. Healing often involves a body-up approach, not just a top-down one. Talk therapy is incredibly valuable, but for many, it needs to be combined with body-based or somatic therapies. These approaches work directly with the nervous system to help it complete the stress cycle and release that stored survival energy. Practices like somatic experiencing, sensory-motor psychotherapy, and trauma release exercises help you gently and safely tune into your body's sensations. They guide you to notice the tension, the trembling, the heat, and allow those physical responses to move through and out of your body in a controlled way. Mindfulness and yoga are also powerful tools. They teach you to be present with your body's sensations without judgment, which helps retrain your brain to feel safe in the present moment. Breathwork is another fundamental practice. By consciously controlling your breath, you can directly influence your nervous system, signaling to your body that you are safe and can move out of fight or flight and into a state of rest and digest. Healing is not about forgetting what happened. It's about teaching your body that the danger is over. It's about expanding your capacity to feel safe, present, and alive in your own skin. It's a journey of gently coaxing your nervous system back into balance, one small step at a time. If any of this resonates with you, please know that your experience is valid and healing is absolutely possible. It's so important to be compassionate with yourself. Your body has been doing its absolute best to protect you and help you survive. Now it's time to give it the support it needs to finally feel safe and let go. If you are struggling, please consider reaching out to a trauma-informed therapist or practitioner. They can provide a safe container for you to explore this work. There are incredible resources available, and you don't have to walk this path alone. Your body has an innate wisdom and a profound capacity to heal. Thank you so much for joining me for this important conversation. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on mental health and holistic well-being. Share it with anyone you think might benefit. Let's continue to destigmatize trauma and support each other on the journey to healing. Thanks for watching, and take good care.